Well, over here we have my friend Remy Adelecki. He's a former Navy SEAL and actor and author. He'll be one of our guest speakers at a charity event that I will be involved with. I'm a board member and director of Beat the Streets Toronto, and we're a charity. We're an organization that's getting kids off the streets and
Oh,
getting them
wow.
into different programs, education, and through the sport of wrestling. So they're learning discipline through the sport of wrestling, and there's opportunity for mentorship and getting them into different jobs. And really, I think ultimately we're producing leaders
Yes.
to give back, into their communities. And it becomes a full circle. I'm very passionate about it because I was one of those street kids growing up in Scarborough, which is the east end of Toronto. I call it the Bronx of Toronto, right? And
Yeah.
and wrestling saved my life many times and got me out of trouble. When I was bullied, and you had to be tough growing up in Scarborough in the early '70s and early '80s. So I'm very thankful for the sport of wrestling. And then we have John Irving. He's an Academy
Yeah.
Award-winning novelist, and he happens to be living in Toronto. And he
Oh,
was a
wow.
collegiate wrestler. I believe he went to Princeton, and he's a big advocate. He's waiving his fee to talk to us, and our goal is to raise $100,000, and
Oh, wow.
we're getting very close to have raised $90,000, and we've got about
Oh,
160 tickets sold for the event. And I'm just so ecstatic that I'm, going back to my roots and helping out my former coach and founder of Beat the Streets Toronto, John Park.
that's incredible. And I love that because one of the pillars I was mentioning is community service and philanthropy. And majority of the time, and I know this is health as well, and we're going to get into, we're going to be talking about saunas today, and we'll get into that.